So Kajabi or Skool, which one of these two online platforms is right for you and your online business? If you're at that point where you're trying to make a decision between these two platforms, this video is for you as I weigh up the pros and cons of each platform, looking at everything from pricing to functionality to usability. And full disclosure right off the bat, I currently use Kajabi and I'm going to justify my reasons for using Kajabi because currently it is the right fit for me. But that's not to say that Kajabi is the right fit for you. Watch all the way to the end of this video so you can make an informed decision which platform is the best choice for you and your online business. So in order for me to make this comparison of these two softwares, I'm going to jump straight on over into my computer and I'm going to start with Skool. So you can either Google Skool spelt with a K or just go to skool.com and this is their homepage. Now the first thing that jumps out to me about Skool is it's probably quite clever. It's actually set up more like a search engine for communities. Now Skool is relatively new. It's actually directed to promote community, to foster engagement, to sort of spark people's communities and join others with free communities and paid communities. But actually, for me, this reminds me of something like Skillshare or Udemy, where you can go on to a bit of an index, a database, and search for anything to do with your community or your program if you're looking for something. So it's actually quite a good idea if you are struggling with the marketing and you are going to be focusing in on community. Then you could actually create your community on Skool, and then it's probably more of a chance of people finding it. It's just a whole bunch of communities with lots and lots of members. And again, it could be a free or a paid community. Some of the things that people use Skool for then, they actually can use online courses, group funnels, masterminds, subscription memberships, coaching programs, and so much more. So it's a pretty good user experience for people actually using this platform. And this is just an example of Skool's community. So it's again focusing in around community. This is Skool's forum where you can actually see all of the different posts within this community. They do really well on gamification, where I'm going to go into that in a little bit more in depth. But like I say, if you want a one-stop shop for your community and courses and classrooms and calendars and members, this could be the right choice for you. So there's something called the Skool Games. You might have heard about it, that Alex Hormozi has invested into Skool and is really pushing this. It's actually quite a good way of doing like a challenge launch. Everyone is playing for free to actually get their community up and running and cross-pollinating with other communities. So it's quite a clever way of getting your community first and foremost. And it's a good way of getting like a private community public. So if you actually design your community with SEO in mind, you can actually show up in search and actually show up on the front page of Skool. So having a look at the pricing then, it's a really, really clean and simple pricing structure. It's just $99 a month. But point to note, this is $99 a month per community. So if you had more than one community, you would have to pay another $99 a month. So it's one group, all of the features. A really, really good bonus is you've got unlimited courses and unlimited members. So that's really, really good. But you must note that it's a 2.9% transaction fee. And I always like to look at Trustpilot when I do any of these comparisons reviews. But as you can see here, Trustpilot, I don't think Skool have actually used Trustpilot really well. So take this with a pinch of salt. This is the skool.com spelled with a K, but it's Skool's Safe Search for Kids Home. All right, so it's just only 3.2 stars, but there's only 3 ratings. So I would probably ignore this Trustpilot review. There isn't a bunch of Trustpilot reviews for Skool right now. So going on to the Kajabi side, Kajabi is pretty different from Skool. A lot of these comparisons, there is a lot of similarities between platforms, but whereas Skool focuses in on community and being kind of like the search engine for communities being public facing, Kajabi is like everything under one roof. So it does courses, it does memberships, it does podcasting, it does your whole website, it does email marketing, it does so much more, and you'll see that the pricing structure reflects that. So pricing is a little bit more expensive, so I'm going to go with monthly. Starts at $149, so a bit more expensive, but then you have limitations on products and funnels. But point to note, there is a 0% transaction fee, so you get to keep everything that you make from the Kajabi platform. But you have some decent limitations here. So 10,000 contacts, 1,000 active customers, one website, one admin user. But here you've got unlimited landing pages, so you can build out as many blog posts as you want, as many landing pages as you want, and unlimited marketing emails, which is fantastic. So you can email your audience as many times as you want. And then as you grow, you can actually progress onto the growth and then potentially the pro. But I started out on the basic and now I am using the growth, and it is plenty big enough for me and my online business. So everything that you get, or everything you need to get started, you have courses, memberships, you can build your website. There's basically everything under one roof. That is what Kajabi have basically set out to do. Sharing your knowledge. This is mainly for a knowledge-based platform. You've got your email marketing. Just have a look down here. Everything is under one roof. And again, looking over to Trustpilot, Kajabi have a really good reviews on Trustpilot. Again, this is an independent review body. So it has at the moment 1,826 reviews, and it's classed as a 4.4 excellent. So that gives me a warm fuzzy feeling that Kajabi could be one of the platforms of your choice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the inside of Skool and the inside of Kajabi. So I have actually just created a free account. Skool give you a 14-day free trial. So I've gone in here and created a profile so then I can join other people's communities. That's the first thing you have to do, is create a profile. But then here, if I wanted to then build my own community, I don't have a community either on Skool or Kajabi right now. I may do in the future. But here you can actually build out your community. You've got your classroom, so you can actually integrate courses. You can build out a course within Skool and then host these within your community. So it's a community first or community front facing product. So some of the things I like about it has an integrated calendar. So it's really key to actually showcase what you're doing and when for your community members. And then as you will list on members in here, you can actually either promote a free community or a paid community. But credit where credit is due, I think Skool have done a fantastic job on gamification. They've got certain levels of gamification to actually unlock different levels of content. So if you were just level 1, you could maybe have just the basic community. If you then engage with others, comment and share posts, then you could unlock level 2, which may even unlock your first course. So it's a really, really good platform for gamification and engaging members of your community. And then moving on to the about page, the more details you can put within your community, remember it's a front-facing or public community, the more you're going to be potentially discovered in search. So the more SEOable it would be. So this is a really great way of actually either being discovered in Google or being discovered on the Skool homepage. So now I'm just going to move over into my Kajabi account. As you can see, there's a lot more detail within Kajabi. You've got all of your products. So it hosts courses, coaching, community podcasts. You can actually create offers and coupons and affiliate deals linking to each product. Then you have your web design, web pages. You can put blog posts in here. They do have a branded mobile app now. There's marketing, so you can send out your emails. You can create events. There's so much you can do, like managing your contacts. It is a CRM. Have a look at your analytics. There's now a creator studio, so you can actually repurpose your content. And there's a store where you can get expert services or custom templates. So I'm just going to click into my customize my page and my theme. And everything you see from me is actually built with Kajabi. So I quite like it in the fact that it is a traditional website with blog posts and landing pages. And anytime you can just click preview and see actually how it presents or how your homepage presents. And then every time you go back in here, you can click on a section, you can edit down the left-hand side in the builder, you can upload images, you can click call to action buttons. I think for me, it's just got everything in one place. And the biggest thing for me is the learning of a platform. So if I was to use Skool for community, and then something else for my email provider, and then something else for my affiliates, and then something else for my courses, for me, would actually be a bit of a waste of time learning all these different platforms. But this is why I am with Kajabi, because it has everything under one roof, and I just have to learn one thing once. But as Kajabi have acquired Vibely, that was their community platform, Kajabi do have some sort of community feature. So it is growing all the time. Some of the features might not be as good in terms of gamification as Skool, but some of the hostings, like you have a meetup, which is a private group. That recording will then be hosted within this portal, so it doesn't have to be held like on Wistia, like Skool uses. Some of the challenges are good, but some of the gamification I don't think is as good as Skool. And some of the feeds are a little bit limited, whereas Skool might have a bit more like a Facebook group. So there are some benefits if a community is something that you are focusing in on and you actually want help with your marketing, then Skool might be good for you. But if you want a community that you can then market to and then host everything under one roof, then Kajabi might be for you. So there we have it, a quick tour of both of these platforms. They are very different platforms. So at the end of the day, it all depends on what requirements you are seeking for your online business, or if it's just a community, and if it's something like you want to list your community in a directory and you want some help growing your community, then Skool might be the platform for you. But if it's something more traditional, like building out your homepage, like a normal website with some blog posts, driving traffic to it, and you're comfortable with marketing your products, your services, your courses, and your memberships, then Kajabi might be the one for you. But as mentioned, I've been with Kajabi for a number of years now, and I'm a Kajabi partner. I can get you a free 30-day trial. This is double the 14-day free trial available to the public just by using my link. You can head to timpeakman.com/Kajabi to get access to your 30-day free trial now. And yes, this is an affiliate link. All that means is if you continue to be a paying member of Kajabi past that 30 days, a small portion of your payment will come back to me in support of this channel at no extra cost to you. But when you sign up to Kajabi using my link as a thank you, I'm going to automate you a free course. It's called Kajabi Unboxed. These are the things that you need to do first, second, third, and fourth when you unbox your Kajabi account. This is what I would do if I hit the reset button tomorrow. And if you continue to be a paying member of Kajabi, as a second thank you, I'm going to grant you another course. It's called my sales page templates. All you need to do is download a theme in a template and then upload it into your Kajabi account, and you're going to be using the sales page templates that I use in this business as a second thank you to you. So hopefully that's given you a little bit more information when you are trying to make that informed decision which platform you should be starting on or changing over to. If you have any specific comments or questions, I'd love to hear them. Just comment below, and I am looking forward to seeing you again on another video soon.